Are you excited?
We're going skiing!
Good morning, weekenders. It is Saturday morning, and hopefully got some pretty fun stuff planned for this weekend. The COVID stuff is still going on. The riots and stuff are still going on. So not too many places that we can go to, but we're gonna try and go head out and have some fun. So to start all the fun activities, first step is gonna be to get the van loaded up with all the toys. So I'm gonna go ahead and start to do that. Oh, wow. That was pretty fast. The van's already loaded. I guess I don't have to do that anymore. 2 trail bikes, 2 jump bikes, 1 wetsuit, 1 surfboard. Hopefully that will change in a little bit when I go and wake up Landon. Oh, Landon. Wakey, wakey. Good morning. Well, would you look at that? Landon is awake. And we have loaded up the van and went to the airport for some reason. And that is because we're gonna be using the van later, but we figured that, you know what, we need to go do some flying. It's supposed to be terrible weather later today and tomorrow with the wind. The wind is already picking up, so we're gonna go try and get some flying in before it gets too bumpy.
Got me trapped inside this spell. Now I feel like your demons drag me close to hell. I can feel that.
Our goal is to head a little further north, but we got a little hungry. Decided to stop in Porterville, grab some breakfast. Landon, tell us about the breakfast over here in Porterville.
That was a great breakfast. I'd come here again.
Okay, weekenders, we came up the air a little bit to Castle Airport. So I have been here once before to go to the museum over here, and that's actually why we're here again. So we're gonna go hop in the hoopty and get a ride over to the museum. Okay, so the lobby, airport, whatever, is closed. So we are walking over to the museum. 0.8 miles away, so not too far of a walk. Alright, so we are back from the museum, getting some fuel now in the crusty duster. It's hidden way behind the tree there. Landon, what would you rate the Castle Air Museum?
Castle Air Museum was probably the best air museum I've ever been to. I would give it a 9 out of 10.
High scores from Landon Vanway. Okay, we had to hurry up and get back. So I forgot my GoPros and stuff for external cameras on the airplane. Really sorry about that, guys. I know how much you love looking at that footage. We had to hurry up and get back to Shafter because we are headed out to LA now to fix that problem from earlier whenever I only had one surfboard in the van. We're gonna go pick up a surfboard, I hope. Alright, just got to LA. Cops right here, protesters right here. We're right in the middle of this. Made it to our next destination. We got 2 surfboards now. But we did not come here to surf. We came here actually for this. Over here, all these jumps. Sapui Bike Park.
Got enough of every melody, they all sound the same. Yeah. For my broken heart, no remedy. But maybe if you stay, we can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good. Ooh. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good.
Ooh. We are now finished with riding at the bike park. I'm gonna go over to Landon for a little interview. Real quick before we do that though, I thought it was pretty good fun. I didn't like how the big jumps were all hips. It made it kind of difficult to hit them. But let's go over to Landon. What do you think?
Pretty much the same thing as Sullivan. I didn't like how the big ones were all hips. They were a little steep on the landings, but overall I'd say it was good. One thing I would add is another intermediate line.
Also, as soon as we pulled up over here, we saw a sign said caution disc golf course flying discs. So you guys know what that means. We're gonna throw some frizz.
Oh, my darkest memories, now let me fall back. But you'll be there, ready to rescue me if I go out of track. You can get away with it. Cause you make me love my imperfections, answer all my questions, just to show me what's on the other side of inhibition. No apologies, my baby. I do you do cause I'm feeling so good. Yeah. What's on the other side of inhibition?
Okay, weekenders. We started on hole 10. We got to hole 2. Me and Landon have each lost a frizz. This right here is kind of what the holes look like. It's just nothing but brush. There's no trails. We've been out here for an hour and a half to do 10 holes. So we're gonna call it quits a little early. Some of you may call us quitters, but honestly I don't really care. I got a feel for this course. I don't like it. So this was my 100th course on U-Disc, and what a doozy it was. I ended up, for the 10 holes, 5 over, actually 4 over, and then Landon ended up 15 over. after 10 holes. So, not good. Alright, weekenders, we have arrived at tonight's van location. Tonight we are on the side of the road in a neighborhood. Hopefully we don't get kicked out tonight, but the neighbors seem pretty nice, so I don't think we will. Obviously, that is going to be it for today, so we will see you bright and early, first thing in the morning. Good news, weekenders. We made it all the way through the night, didn't get kicked out. But turns out we parked right next to a golf course. They have some people golfing right there. So we're going surfing at San Onofre Beach this morning. Well, that's the plan at least. There is a gigantic line of surfers waiting to get into here. I guess we're in the right spot. Welcome to Surf Beach. Okay, we made it down to the beach. Lots of rocks. Pretty much only rocks. I'm guessing there's rocks under the water too, but the waves look all right. I'm gonna go test them out.
All alive. The devil's in the detail, lingered inside. Oh, a holy crime. But how can I hide you without an alibi? It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence.
Finally made it to the water. There's still a lot of rocks.
Everything that brought me alive. But we're all like monsters, playing with the monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi. It's a lover's fight without an alibi. You took my innocence without an alibi. Smoking gun, you got me on the run. We know that will come. We're out up till dawn. But how can I hide you without an alibi?
Alright, we're done with our surf session now. Overall, pretty good. Getting out to the water kind of sucked with all the rocks. And also you can't really surf like all the way into shore because of the rocks. But yeah, did pretty good. Landed. Well, how was the new surfboard?
New surfboard I thought was great. It could use some wax on it, but I really didn't have as much trouble as I thought getting up on the board without wax. With it, of course, it would be better, but it rode smooth and fairly easy board.
So since the beach is so packed now, you can see kind of there are surfers everywhere and cars all the way along the beach. I'm gonna say it's a decent option for surfing, not as nice as Tourmaline or Oceano. The more places I go, the more I really do like Oceano, just because it's nice and shallow and no rocks. We are headed off now to go get some breakfast, I think, and then I don't know what else. Probably stop along the way and do some stuff on the way home. For some reason, Landon really loves Denny's, so I came to Denny's for some breakfast. And now that we're done with breakfast, we're going to go try and redo or relive our disc golf game from yesterday because it was terrible. So we just arrived at our disc golf course. There's actually two 18-hole courses over here, and as you can tell, much less likely to lose a disc over here than at the last course. High hopes.
It's a monsters. They brought me alive, but got no alibi.
Let's finish hole 13. Tree right up there, very tippy top, is where I just lost another disc.
Without an alibi.
We just finished with 18 holes over here at La Mirada Park, something like that. 10 out of 10 on the park for me. I ended up 1 over, couple bogeys. I had quite a few birds and lost 1 disc. Landon was 13 over. And what's your review?
My review, honestly, great park. It's like a more high quality version of Girard, the layout and everything of it. But I would definitely play here again. Some holes were pretty diff, but it was all right.
Hey weekenders. So you might be able to guess by my attire, about to go mountain biking. But what you might not know is that Landon is no longer here. You see, for some reason Landon likes to forget things. And he forgot his wetsuit when we first started this trip. Then he realized he forgot his helmet for riding the dirt jumps. And he also forgot his shoes for mountain biking. So while I would have absolutely loved and actually planned on riding mountain bikes in the LA area, Landon was not able to do that. So we ended up coming back to Shafter. I dropped him off at the house because for some reason he hates riding mountain bikes. And I'm going to go ride mountain bikes over at Hart Park by myself. Without further ado though, let's get this thing unloaded, go for a little ride.
Trying to get my attention, trying to get your redemption. But now that I'm gone, you want me back. Yeah, I gave you everything, gave you a diamond ring to watch it fall from your head. I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret. And I don't wanna love again, 'cause I'll be living with regret.
Well, the ride was definitely worth it. It got very windy during the ride. It's actually still very windy now. I am home now though, and next thing on the agenda for today, clean up all of this stuff.
You came back to me, I don't trick or treat, don't knock on my door, don't want you no more. You broke me, and I don't wanna see you, and I don't wanna see you again.
Bikes are all put up, wetsuits and surfboards are washed off. One more thing to do today before I sign off, and that is Walmart for some breakfast food.
I don't wanna love again, and I don't wanna love again.
Alright, so just a quick little haul of my groceries for those that have requested it in the past. Mainly you, Sarah. So we got some black bean burger patties, cheese to go along with that, and some of these sandwich thins breads. I used to do these with tortillas all the time and cheese and some mustard, but I've been doing it with these just to change it up. Pretty good stuff, and barbecue sauce instead. Then I got some of these little like, I don't know what it is, like a pretzel bagel crusted fish things. They're pretty good. It's mainly for dinner. And then I got some cereal, honey bunches of oats, and then these things which I've never had. But the most important part is the vanilla yogurt to go with the cereal instead of milk. There are quite a few people out there that make fun of me for using yogurt instead of milk in my cereal, but it actually has a lot of benefits. Mainly that the vanilla flavoring tastes much better than just milk, but also your cereal doesn't get soggy and you can kind of take your time eating it and you don't get soggy cereal. It also doesn't slosh around the bowl, and the yogurt lasts a little longer than milk, so it doesn't go bad if you buy too much. But leave a comment down below if you think that yogurt with cereal is gross or if you think it's good. And that's gonna be it for this weekend, everyone. Hope you enjoyed watching this video, because I sure did enjoy making it, and we will see you next weekend. Croissant!